Hey guys, my name is Eya. This is my first video on YouTube ever, so please be kind. I'm going to set up my July spread for this month, and my theme is sloths. I think it turned out really cute, and I hope you like it. This first page is my monthly overview. Right now I'm drawing my sloth, just hanging from a branch from the corner. I'm using a Crayola Supertip, a brown one, and I am going to use a couple of them. They don't have any numbers on them, so it's a little hard for me to tell you which ones. I'll try to mention if there's any other markers that I use in this video that I can actually tell you what are, but so far it's only the Crayola Supertips I've been using. Oh no, that's not true. For the mouth of the sloth, I used a Uni Pin fine liner, or fine line 0.1. And that's the one I'm using now as well for the outline of the sloth and the branch. For the title of the month, I used Artline drawing system 0.6 to write out July. And for the pattern on the sloth, I used a jelly roll 08. I think adding this kind of pattern to an animal or to a drawing makes it really cute. I first saw this from the creator Riley Autumn, who makes bullet journaling and doodles, and she's amazing. I got really inspired by her drawings, and I watched a lot of her videos. So she actually did a sloth theme too, which is a little different than mine. It's also hanging from a branch. I think the branch looks very similar, but her sloth is a little different. But I think you should really check her out. She's really cool. She also does custom bullet journals, which is pretty awesome. The spacing between the lines here are 6 by 6, so you can't see the boxes because I chose to do this with only the bottom line drawn out, but the spacing between the numbers are also 6, so the boxes that you write within will be 6 by 6. Now I'm cutting my page to make a Dutch door. I like having this combined monthly overview and monthly dashboard, so it becomes almost like one page. That I think it makes it easier for me to check in with my habits and my trackers, and to actually go back and look at what I wanted to do this month. And I also like having the task list almost visible from the monthly page, so I can see both at the same time. I know it's covered a bit, but it's visible from the monthly overview. I know you can't actually see the task list yet, but you'll see it when we get to it. Now I'm coloring in the tab that I made for my Dutch door. I think it's not really necessary, but I think it looks cute with a small tab on a Dutch door. Finally, for this page, I'm putting in the days of the week, and you can see I try to count out so that it's in the middle of the boxes. Sometimes I make mistakes, but this one turns out fine. Turning to the next spread, I'm gonna do my monthly dashboard. That's something I've been doing for a while. I like having all my trackers and all my monthly tasks, and I even have a step tracker in there. I have all of this put into one page or one spread. So I have the thing I'm drawing out now is my step tracker. So I have 10 boxes vertically, so I can put in a bar saying how many steps I put in or I walked that day. And I have a box for goals and a box for review. At the start of the month, I'll put in some goals for the month, and I will try to look in at the end of the month and see if I accomplished some of the goals or if there's something that was difficult. So I could just write out a little bit, like journaling about what happened that month or what I achieved, and maybe some notes for next month. Beside that, I have my habit tracker, which is this month is just 3 habits. I have exercise and cleaning, and the last one is swimming. For my decorations for this spread, I just did the branches again. I didn't do the sloth again, there wasn't enough room, but he'll be back. Just wait and see. The task list on the side I mostly use as a brain dump, but my intention is to start using it more as a list I can make at the beginning of a month. So like tied in with my goals, I can set a couple of tasks that I want to achieve or want to complete this month, which would be really nice to know at the beginning of the month and maybe set some time off to do that. I've come into this habit of setting up my goals and my task boxes, but not really filling them in. So I'm trying this month to make an effort to put in the goals ahead of time, and then, as I said before, I will make a list of tasks that tie in with the goal. And at the end of the month, I will use the review box to evaluate my goals and see how I did during the month. I hope this will help me be more intentional about how I live my life and what I spent my time on. So let's see, maybe this will be the month that I actually start doing that. And if this all goes well with this video, maybe you can check in with me next month, hopefully. Yeah, now I did a mistake. I don't know if you noticed, I wrote tasks, but instead of tasks, I don't know, I'm not good at spelling, but I'm just gonna leave it there and then live on. That's fine with me. I usually, in the beginning when I started bullet journaling, I was very sad every time I made a mistake, but I made an effort not to ever rip out a page or glue anything like pages together. I have glued small pieces of paper over, but I don't do a whole page. I will just live with my mistake. Sometimes I'll just leave the mistake there and then laugh about it later. Usually I've gotten really good at it, and it doesn't bother me anymore, and I'm really happy because it really bothered me in the beginning. And now see, Sloth is back. He's like looking over the top of this box that I'm gonna do. This is my 2 lines a day page. I saw this from PH Doodling. She did a 2 lines a day page, and I really loved the idea. I'm not good at, I used to do a diary, but I'm not good at actually going in and writing a page every day. So 2 lines I think is accomplishable or whatever. Yeah. Hopefully. I love how this sloth looks, like the small eyes. It looks so mellow, but in a cute way. I hope you don't mind that some of the writing I do in here is Danish and some is English, but it's my bullet journal, so I'll do whatever I want. But it's just, if you're confused about the language that I'm using, it's both English and Danish. I don't know why I do this. I lived for about 3 years in New Zealand, so maybe that's why I just got used to using both languages at the same time. Sometimes I'll even just use an English word in the middle of a Danish sentence because it is a shorter word for the same thing, and I'll just write that instead. Like dinner, for example, is a very long word in Danish. It's aftensmad, and it's very long. So I will always write, like in Danish, I'm gonna go to this place to have dinner, but I will use dinner instead of aftensmad. Yeah, I know it's silly, but it works for me. So. And this was the last page, so here's the final flip through, my monthly overview with the cute little sloth, my monthly dashboard with all my habits and tasks, and some goals, and my 2 lines a day, and the cute sloth again. I hope you liked it. I hope to see you next time. If I do this again, I hope I won't get too intimidated, and let me know what you think. Bye!